Last time on Beyond Phandalin, Axel went below deck to ascertain more information from Mary regarding the drop-off point and where to transfer the cargo before knocking her unconscious. Jill had a big conversation with Graves after having a few drinks with him and Boomer, bonding over the long journey and the time they've each spent as part of this crew. Noxus, asleep in his crow's nest, has a dream of a memory long repressed. It entailed a runaway from Grung bullies, stumbling into a building and overhearing a conversation about, presumably, a young Mary and Salvador between Lucan and a Dragonborn fellow. Noxus is caught after hearing sensitive information and is chased out by the Dragonborn. Choked, knocked out and then thrown in a river nearby. Noxus wakes and scries on Lucan using the crystal ball. He sees him in what looks to be a finely furnished study. Axel receives a call from Lucan on the sending stone, overheard by Noxus scrying at the other end. With quick thinking, Axel asked Eucyrillus to respond over the stone as Mary. Noxus kept the dream a secret and asked for the sending stone. Once Boomer and Graves woke up from a night of heavy drinking with Jill, they said their goodbyes to the party. Antom, Graves and Boomer stayed on the Amnesia to take the children back to Law, while the rest of the party went ahead in the Vulcan to deliver the Iron Flask and meet with the people buying the barrels. They're once again back on their way to Vor Thomil, with hopes of infiltration and giving Noxus the chance to question Lucan, his father's old contact and an accomplice in his murder. Will Jill and Axel be able to pass as small children in the barrels? Will they manage to get a good price for the Iron Flask? Find out now on tonight's episode of Beyond Phandalin. Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Beyond Phandalin. I'm Harrison, your Dungeon Master. Who else do we have with us tonight?
Hi, I'm Billy. I play Jill Meadowbrook, the Halfling Barbarian MILF. And tonight my fun fact for dear old Jill is that this is not the first time she's posed as someone much younger than she is. So the first time was actually her little boy Tybalt got cast in like the local nativity play. As the one who brings out the myrrh, you know, that kind of deal. And he got really stage fright beforehand. So Jill had to go on in his place, and she's pretty convinced no one noticed.
So, as one of the wise men?
Yeah. She rocks a beard, I'll give her that.
We sadly don't have Mel tonight. Mel is feeling some of the side effects of the second dose of Pfizer, but hopefully he'll be back with us next week. We also have...
G'day, I'm Noah. I play the human wizard, Axel Silver, who appears to be a 12-year-old body, but is in fact a unknown age man at this point to the rest of the party. And fun fact about Axel tonight, he has a terrible guilty pleasure in reading really shitty, sappy romance novels. He loves that shit. He eats it up so much. And if anybody finds it out, he will probably, you know, beat the shit out of them or cast a fireball on them.
Sit and cry.
We have seen it happen.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Nova. I play Noxus, the ghost kobold bard. Fun fact about Noxus, centipede, like, Noxus just really thinks centipedes are neat. Not his favorite bug, but he thinks they're kind of cool.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thanks to whoever that was for following.
Jen Macton. Thanks, Jen. We also have currently frozen on his way into his house.
Yep.
We have Ryan, who hopefully will be joining us in just a sec. Who plays Baraxiel, who is a ASMR paladin. Kind of the bit of the bad boy of the group. He doesn't like kids. We know that about him, that's for sure. All right, here he is. Here we go.
Canonically, will punt
changing
a child.
to his computer.
Canonically, will punt a child. Love it.
We'll get there.
It'll take a sec.
Currently, the party is on the Vulcan, previously belonging to a group of bounty hunters who you found had kidnapped 12 children and hidden them in barrels. They were under the effect of a strong sleep powder, magic powder that they had gotten somewhere. And what is going on with Ryan? We'll get him eventually. And you are now on their ship, headed to Vor Thomil with Mary and Luri as prisoners. What's everyone doing?
Right. No, Axel's probably just fucking panicking on the top of the deck, just looking over at the water, just contemplating, tapping, fidgeting.
Okay, just to clarify, so our plan with Axel and I being put in the barrels, are the others like posing as the crew who we killed?
Yes.
Okay,
guys,
cool.
yeah.
In that case, Jill is scavenging around through like all the quarters and stuff, trying to find clothes that she reckons will fit Noxus and anything, that she can like cut holes out of to fit, Baraxiel's wings.
I see.
Oh, we're fucked.
Hang on, it's alright. There we go.
There we go.
I kind of fixed it. Oh, not really. Hang on, he's back now. As I tried to fix it, he joined again. Okay, Jill's searching, looking, you can probably find some spare clothes of I was going to say, no, so you're looking for kids' clothes.
I'm looking for something to fit Noxus and Baraxiel. Oh, I suppose something that, to help, because I'm wearing a dress, I probably am dressed older than a child. Yeah, so I'm going to try and find some clothes for myself as well, something a bit more like raggedy, maybe some like old pants so she can like rip the hems off or whatever.
Okay. Would Axel have any other clothes that...
His attire underneath like his fancy cloak is really bare minimum basic. It's like he had to find children's clothes kind of beforehand to fit him, so he's kind of just dressed like a kid underneath his fancy wizard cloak and hat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now the kids that were rescued were all around the ages of kind of 6 and 7. For those at home, Jill is an adult halfling, so she's short, but she still has a mature face and features.
I've seen some shit, mister. Don't fuck with me.
Axel looks like 14?
Axel
12,
looks
12?
like 12, maybe like 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
But he is like riddled in these like moving markings and tattoos that are like semi-transparent. So it's going to be a really rough deception check.
Okay.
Jill's gonna go into where
Why
the
would you
food
tell
is
him
being
that would be a
prepared.
rough deception?
Yeah. Jill is going to go into like the kitchen or whatever and is going to rub her hands on like the grill and then like on her face.
Oh, okay.
Just like really like, not hot.
I'm like, Jill, what are you doing? Gotta get rid of these fingerprints in case they check. I was so confused.
Just rub her hand on the grill to sort of collect like the soot and the grease or whatever and just sort of face up a little bit to make, I don't know, just to sort of hide her age lines and stuff, anything that might obviously make her look older than she is.
Yep.
Fill
All right.
it in with barbecue grease.
No worries. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do on the way to Vor Thomil?
Noxus would probably, as he's a little bit grumpy right now, he'd probably be just like almost in a rage, loading the cannons.
Yep.
On the ship, just getting them ready.
Thinking about that guy who killed him.
I mean, that and the fact that he has met the dude who essentially authorized the kill.
Yeah.
And just didn't know.
Yeah, I will also do something. I'm gonna head down and see first Luri, check up and see how she's doing.
Yep.
Hey, Larry, what's up?
Oh, I was just fixing up some of these this broken furniture. I had some spare nails and I fixed this chair.
Oh, that's good. And inspect it and say, "Good job." You can take a break if you need to. You don't have to just jump straight to the next thing. You're looking a little bit tired, right? Head up deck.
She kind of looks around to see I don't think the halfling would appreciate seeing me relaxing.
And she's right!
All right. Walk up and then go find Jill.
My door open. You find Jill in
Yeah.
the kitchen, in the process of rubbing her hands. And it's like...
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak up and then just spook. I'm gonna roll a stealth check just for the funs of it. Oh yeah, no, you do not see Axel. That is like a 22.
I'm like trying
Yeah,
to like
Jill's
look in
passive
the
perception's
reflection
a
of anything
15.
I can find. Of a spoon, I'm looking at a spoon trying to get it right.
Yeah. Depending on what side you're looking in, you can see a very enlarged, stretched Jill face.
Yeah.
Dead silent, and then sorry to bother you.
Oh Jesus! Oh
Hey.
my God! We gotta put a bell on you or something.
People tried one time, didn't work. Okay, I know you're not super adamant about Luri, but if you want her to keep working, she needs a break occasionally. She's exhausted, on the point of collapsing, and I know how much glee you were taking seeing her collapse.
I
But-
never said that. I never said that.
You don't need to say it, I can see it. She's gonna head
I'm
up
much
deck.
too perceptive for a man your age.
Jill, don't give her
Yes,
shit.
Axel.
I don't want to see no.
What's your
no
language
shit.
with me, young man? Look, if she wants to take a break, I'm not gonna stop her.
Every time you call him young man or little kid or like reference to his age, his eye twitches and he just.
Oh.
Please.
Look, if she wants to take a break, that's fine. She can do whatever she wants. She's not on my radar at all. Okay? I don't think about Luri. Okay?
Cool. Mary, on the other hand, go ham if you want to beat the shit out of her at any point. Speaking of, I'm gonna go down there and see what she's up to. You got a little something on your. You'll be right.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Jill,
do I-
you're looking at Jill. Jill just looks like full blackface right now. I mean,
Oh my God.
jeez, Jill, that's...
And actually, Axel's gonna get his hand like covered in the grease, and like hold it behind his back when he goes down to see Mary.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. And then walk in. Is she asleep? Is she unconscious?
You walk in. She is. She's currently sitting on a crate. She's got her arms
Tied up.
tied behind her back. You again.
Yep.
She's
Everybody's
got quite
favorite
a
12-year-old.
black eye. Bit of dried blood kind of on her bottom lip.
Don't worry, I'm not going to give you shit unless you give me shit. I have some questions for you.
Yes.
Yep. Again, if you want to ask questions of me, go ahead. I know I'm quite interesting. However, the Spire, what can you tell me about it? Appearance, numbers, individuals.
I've never seen it.
Do you know where it is, the area?
No, it's at the docks.
At the docks. There's a ship called the Spire. So it was just you meeting Lucan there, correct? Or was Lucan having other accomplices? I'm guessing to help me with it.
I wasn't told who we'd be meeting there. Only to hand the barrels over to the people on the spire.
And did the others know about or who the rest of your crew were
On the spire?
on your ship?
They weren't privy to that knowledge.
Inside check.
Yep, go ahead.
So I don't trust this bitch. Oh, no. That's... I need to pull up my character sheet, which I haven't done. It was a 5 plus something, so probably not very good.
She seems like she's telling the truth.
Yeah, okay. Cool. That makes getting in easier as the... Okay. Sweet. Awesome. So I'm just opening up my character sheet real quick on D&D Beyond. Sadly, we don't have any sponsors.
Oh, by the way, you can check it out yourself. There's a little if you hover over to the side, you'll be able to see these guys' character sheets.
Yep.
Hopefully it is there and working.
Hopefully it's working.
What's that? Not
All right. And then I reach in and like, well, just like on the Good job, pat sort of thing with the greasy hand. Oh, you got a little something. Here, let me get it, and I like move.
She kind of
greasy.
She pulls away. Are you trying to get her?
Yeah, may as well.
Okay.
See if I can draw like just see if I can just like real quick do like a pirate eye patch sort of situation.
I've got that fixed up now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me.
Oh, okay, sweet. Would I add like sleight of hand or anything, or?
No, I think just straight dexterity for this.
Okay, wait, no, straight dex. Let's pop my dex mod. That's an 8.
Yeah, she's quick enough to kind of.
Yeah. I tried. Alright, okay. Well, see ya. And then I'd head out the door.
No worries.
Close it. Oh no, it's like an open space, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
This. Yeah, this bit is an open space.
Yep. Alright, too easy. And then I head back up to find her again, tell her it's all good, and then get her to finally have a break, because she's probably been up 70-something hours. She
finds a corner to lie down in, and pretty quickly falls asleep.
Yeah, thought so.
It's going to be a couple more days travel to Vor Thomil. Did anyone have anything they wanted to work on during that time? If there was anything you wanted to prepare?
Is there anyone like below deck? By any chance?
So below deck is split into captain's quarters, a couple of rooms, and a kind of large storage area.
Anyone in the storage area?
Currently Mary's held below there, tied up.
Okay,
and I'd imagine Luri's probably like sleeping over the other side of the room.
Is the... what are they called again? Crow's Nest. Is that still intact on this ship after we...
Yeah, it is.
Mr. Bombastic time.
Missed my fireball.
Yeah, Noxus is gonna go up there, and it's gonna start just by him, like, jokingly sort of boxing up the, like, mast thing that pokes through. But then he's gonna genuinely, like, get in the swing and just start, like, practicing.
Okay. I'll say... Are you trying to, like, improve an ability? Is that what you're trying to do here?
I don't think it'd improve over the first couple days, no?
I'd say long term, like, if Noxus started trying to do that, I'd give you, like, maybe, like, proficiency with unarmed.
With unarmed strike. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
That's what he's doing, right? Just kind of, like...
What that'd add to it.
Punching the...
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
I'll find Barrack Seal.
Yep.
Hey, Barrack Seal. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
You feeling on about this plan? What's up? Is he talking to someone?
Apologies, can you repeat that? I was talking to someone.
Yeah, thought so. How you feeling about the plan? You all for this, or any questions?
Got nothing so far right now. Just feeling like a bit of support right now, making sure you guys try not to kill yourselves.
That's true. I do want to investigate that flask. Are you in possession of it, or is it somewhere down elsewhere?
The flask is...
I shouldn't have possession of it.
You don't. The flask is being stored in a large crate below deck.
That's all. We should probably drop that flask off and get the funds. Just keep it safe in the ship before we, do the longer process. But, yeah, so... Oh, that's all then. Catch you around. And then head down.
Okie dokie.
Sit down, drag the crate over somewhere else that's probably more, not to prying eyes, and then unlock it.
Yep. You kind of use something to pry open the crate. now it comes open very easily now after having been pried open like 3 or 4 times. And you can see the Iron Flask sitting at the base of this crate. Very small for the size of this crate.
I'm going to run by a Detect Magic on that one. Yep, just a ritual cast. Sit down, pull out the book.
Yep.
This is Antom's flask we're still talking about, yeah?
Yeah, the one that you were originally delivering.
Pick it up.
It's like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Oh
no, Detect Magic's instant.
But ritual
identifies 10 minutes.
Yeah, ritual casting.
Ritual casting. Yeah, no, 11 minutes on.
That's all right. We're skipping time here. You focus on this Iron Flask, and you spending a lot more time focusing on it. You start to get a sense of how powerful the being inside is. You already know there is something inside.
Right.
You feel strong magic coming from inside this Iron Flask. Let me pull up quickly and I can maybe tell you what kind of magic.
Yep. Hey, Cyrillus, come out for a second, and then he like pulls his neck aside. The tattoos kind of come to life, and she summons.
Oh, that looks exciting.
Yeah. Exciting.
So, sorry, Noah drew a picture of her the other night, and oh man, I gotta make the voice sexier. Whew, lordy. Awooga.
Mommy? Not sorry. Yeah.
What are we doing with this?
So we're dropping this off as a part of a job. But do you recognize this?
Shame.
You're more dabbled into the older, more powerful magic than I am.
These are often used to store powerful, sometimes dangerous creatures.
Right.
I've even heard of people being stored inside them.
Right.
That's some Dragon Ball shit.
Real quick, the type of magic you detected from it was conjuration.
Conjuration.
So some kind of powerful being inside this.
That is set to
Conjuration based.
Right.
I can pull up a picture real quick of what
I hope it fucking isn't a genie. Fuck genies
looks
in the game, man.
like.
For real though.
Where is it? I had a picture of one.
It brings up a Hydra or something.
So it's conjuration magic.
Yes.
Pulse Hydra? Is that what they're called?
That is a small picture.
Cyrillus, with the Shadow Monarch's army that, obviously no longer in either out of control, they're just kind of running around. But did you have anything that resembled conjuration? Were they conjured beings? Were they natural? Were they someone from another plane?
I suppose you could describe it like that. There's the that's what the Iron Flask looks like, by the way.
Feels like we might be dabbling with some of those same creatures from years ago.
I sure hope not.
This would be very bad if it is. Okay.
Yes. Who are you giving this to again?
Some guy in a black market, apparently. The old captain had some business, and then I don't know the full story, but he's dropping this off to an individual known as Chathix Taranfang. I don't suppose that rings a bell to you or anything.
No, not a name I've heard before.
Alright, okay.
Perhaps there's someone you should keep an eye on. After we give them this thing.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Why don't we try and see if we can have a look? Anyway, we got a couple of days till we get there, so may as well. Then I put the flask back in. Actually, I'll get the flask out. And then, just in case the individual has had possession of it before, I'm going to attempt to pull out the scrying orb. I know the name, I don't know a face, but I have the name and potentially an item and scry on them.
Okay. All right.
If I can get a visual.
Ice cream!
What was that?
Was Nova watching a TikTok or something, I believe?
No, that was my sister running by.
Got it!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
So I heard footsteps right before it, and I was like, "What?" And then
Let me pull up the saving throw thing again.
Was it 17, was it?
Yep, 17. And
There
if
you
you have, so if you know the name, so they have a +5 to the save modifier because you haven't met them, you've only heard of them. Someone in the chat's just Gamer Wolf has just gone, ice cream. All right, let's see if they can beat a 17 to not get scried upon.
Please roll low. I want to see this motherfucker.
+5. That's a 14.
Woo, baby!
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yay!
I get a descript of him. Yeah.
You are suddenly no longer on the Vulcan.
Yep.
You are now. Now, is it just sight, sound?
Yeah, it's just visual and hearing.
Yep. Cool. You suddenly can see the many interesting colors and shades of what looks to be a market. In the center, standing in their market stall, is Chathrix Taranfang. They are cloaked in robes and have a large hood that covers their head. But you're able to see the front of their face that comes to a kind of snout that has two small nostrils that just look like small lines. You see someone coming along to look at Chathrix's wares and inspecting, and Chathrix says, yes, you'll enjoy that one. And you see a red snake's tongue kind of
you want tea?
come out of his mouth as he speaks.
I fucking love you on teas.
You can see on these tables at this stall are all interesting, look to be relics of battles and possibly great adventurers of the past. You can see things like a set of plate armor. You can see a large metal choker. You can see a war pick, a helmet, a very nice looking necklace. Around you can see other interesting oddities at some of these different stalls. It's hard to make out particulars as you look further away from Chathrix.
And then, yeah, so just viewing on him for the next 10 minutes, kind of taking in, confirming his UNT attire, memorizing the stall as much as I can to be able to find it later on.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, eventually pulling out.
At this point, you see another person walking over to the stall. In dark black robes. They have very pale skin. You hear them say, Chathrix, I believe you have a unexpected visitor. And you see them point directly towards you.
Stay. Give you a butt.
Chathrix says, how rude. And they walk closer and... Who are you?
Just waiting to see if they dispel it or not, to see if they...
Let me take care of that one for you, Chathrix. And
Right,
boom,
individual.
you're gone.
Cool. Was the voice female or was it male?
Male.
Male voice. Yep. Cool. Good to know. Dispel,
This
describe.
music's interesting. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
It works.
Quite the feel I was going for, but... Alright.
Oh, sweet. Oh. Cool. And then
Wonderful.
pop the orb away. Well, I now know who we're looking for, and they know someone's looking for them. So, should be interesting.
No worries. Who'd be at the wheel of the Vulcan? Maybe Barrack Seal, I'd imagine.
More than likely.
Yep.
The one who can reach and use the wheel properly.
Barrack Seal, you
Like this.
you spend the night above deck. Everyone else asleep, keeping you on course for Vor Thomil. You've gotten a bit of experience of taking over for Antom while Antom rests sometimes, helming the SS Amnesia. And before too long, you can see land in the distance, on the horizon.
Do I see a lighthouse?
You can't see a lighthouse, no.
Does it need its replacement?
No, don't worry. We're not doing one of those again.
Quick.
quick in and out.
Side quest.
4 sessions later. You are now heading into Vor Thomil. You can see, as you get closer, you can see what looks to be quite a nice, lush beach, where there is some larger ships parked in the deeper water, and it looks like they've taken a small raft to the beach. You can just make out some different patches of different colours that you soon realise as you get closer are tents.
Right, okay.
Axel, if you're above deck at this point, you kind of see and you're pretty sure that looks like it's the market that you saw while scrying.
For ships, specifically any with the name Spire or the Spire.
Over
What
Slap.
time of day is this?
This would probably be morning 10 o'clock-ish.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Thanks, that's ballsy for the follow. You can see off to the right the docks. There's a few ships parked there. Where would you like to head?
Drifted in.
What's that? Drifted
I'm gonna
in.
drift the boat in. Yeah.
Where are you parking? You
Well, the sick
parking?
180.
Are you parking in like the kind of cove where the beach is, or going straight to the docks?
Straight to the docks.
Straight to the docks.
With the
Okay.
boats.
You head to the docks. You can see a couple of piers are stretching out that have some small boats parked. There's a free spot you can see on the pier on the left, which you can carefully maneuver the Vulcan into. Can you give me I'm gonna say let's make it sleight of hand check.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I be a lookout and telling like left, stop? Just
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
second.
Go ahead. Have advantage for that.
Yep. Sweet.
Well, 19.
19. you're able to bring in the Vulcan. There's a little bit of a bump against the dock, but nothing that draws too much attention. Noxus and Jill, you're able to throw some ropes and around what are those called, bollards, and secure the ship. You've now arrived in the town of Vor Thomil.
Awesome.
Axel's
gonna take off his cloak, take off his hat, just leave them on the ship, and
thanks, Shogun shows guns. Yep.
That's Maddie.
Oh, okay.
and turn off the continual flame spell.
Yep. No worries. You take off your cloak. It's quite warm.
Oh, sorry.
Here. Yep. No, go ahead, Jill.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Jill, upon seeing that the grease did not really do very much, has decided instead that using the makeup in her little bag and stuff, she's going to try and fashion herself a scar.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a... We'll make that a performance check, I reckon. Yeah. Shogun shows guns, says Billy looking hella fine.
Shogun, stop. Oh shit, okay, so that is a nat 20. Plus
Alrighty,
1.
wow.
It looks very effective.
You Jill
yeah.
fashions a scar across her eye. It looks quite believable.
Shit, yeah. She's also spent the last couple of days just going through all the wardrobe, and so she's taken some of I'm assuming Salvador's pants and has ripped off the ends to make it so it fits her, and she's taken one of his shirts to sort of, it's probably down to her lower thigh, and just sort of hide her more mature womanly body.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also found a hat, and she's got her hair down, sort of pulled around her face a bit more.
Okay. Alrighty. So, what's the oh, I've frozen. What happened there?
Yeah.
You've frozen.
Harrison, no!
Tables.
Must have just happened.
Yep.
Yeah, literally just.
Hang
yeah.
on, I'll fix that.
Oh.
Bada bing,
Come
bada
back.
boom.
Oh, there you are.
There we go. Too easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
Yes.
now that we've pulled into the dock, Jill is going to go downstairs to where I imagine Lurie and Mary are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just go peek her head in. And is Lurie awake?
Yes.
Okay. Lurie, can I talk to you privately for a moment?
Yes. Okay.
I'm not gonna bite. Come on.
You're sitting at the table with her.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. So, we're gonna leave the ship and we're gonna try and fix your mess. We're leaving you here with Mary. Now, we're trusting you. Axel seems to trust you, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But just know, if anything happens, if you free Mary, if you guys figure out something together to fuck us over, I am going to kill you.
Okay.
But that's the only reason I will, alright? Otherwise, fine. So don't let her out. Just do what you gotta do around here to make sure the ship doesn't fall apart. Take your rests, as Axel said.
Thank you
Funny business, alright?
for your compassion.
Yeah, okay. Get back in there. She's gonna come back up on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Strip off us a flask.
Axel, yeah, you hear a whisper from Eurylis. There we go. Eurylis.
There you go.
Perhaps we should sell the flask first.
That's what I was thinking. Let's sell the flask, see what else we can find, what other info we can find.
That way, if things go wrong, with the barrels. And these people won't get the flask.
Yeah. Okay, too easy. Oh. Round everyone up. So, let's go find... I got a little more information on him, actually. Chathrix Taranfang is a Yuan T, snake fellow. Ended up using the scrying orb on him and managed to see through. However, it was thwarted by another voice, a male voice who came. I couldn't see the individual, but they dispelled the orb. They both know someone was scrying on them. Don't know who it was, but we could play that to our advantage if we ever want to talk using it. But if otherwise, that's the individual we're looking for. He's about jumps up and points this tall.
No worries. So you heading to the market? You begin heading down the pier. It's you're not quite used to this this tropical weather. It was getting a little bit like that in Lore, where Axel's from. You get here and you can feel your clothes sticking to you a little bit. It's that kind of muggy air. You head down past the beach and make it to this what looks to be the black market. As you're walking, you can see a man with hooves for feet and two small curled horns with a large tray hanging in front of him, and you hear him shouting out, "Come get your Solomon singles! 5
Jill
silver
flinches.
pieces each!"
Jill flinches. She's like, ah.
You there? He sees that you guys look like you're fresh off the boat, just arrived in Vor Thomil.
Sweating.
Can I interest you? We've got all your favorites by Solomon. We've got Dimension Door to Your Heart. We've got Dancing Lights in Your Eyes, Eye of the Beholder, and Bard to the Bone.
Actually, his Dimension Door to Your Heart. He's already curious.
He holds up a small square envelope with a painted picture on the front, and it in a large bold font, Solomon, just one word, and then Dimension Door to Your Heart.
Is it is it a letter? Is it a book? What is it? Is it?
Oh, have you never seen one of these before? Let me show you.
It's a 24/7 talking.
This disc here, you place it on hang on, I've got one here. And then you just turn this, and you start to hear a man singing and playing guitar.
It's like an ancient Discman.
It's an early gramophone. You start hearing this guy singing about how your love is like a dimension door to my heart.
Not gonna
Jill,
give us serious.
you recognize this voice immediately. So what can I put you down for? 2, 3? You want them all? I'll chuck in one of these players for 15 gold pieces. What do you reckon?
What's the name of the song?
We got Dimension Door to Your Heart, Dancing Lights in Your Eyes, Eye of the Beholder, and Bard to the Bone.
Excuse me, mister. I'd like to buy one if that's okay.
Sure, which one would you like?
The Eye of the Beholder, please.
Eye of the Beholder, here you go. 5 silver pieces, please.
Of course.
She digs through a little bag and brings out the stuff.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's thank you for the preview. It's such a beautiful voice. Is it a local artist?
Local? He tours.
Is he
Have you not
here
heard of
currently?
Solomon?
Oh, maybe a whisper or two.
He played here a few weeks back. Hang on, let me get out. He pulls out.
For the people who haven't seen the last episodes, who might be joining this time, the bard is Jill's ex-husband and the father of her 2 kids. Yeah.
He pulls out what looks like a kind of concert flyer with different dates and locations on it.
Interesting.
It looks like next place he's due to perform Baldur's Gate.
Wow, amazing.
In a couple
Do I have
weeks.
a spare copy?
Yeah, hold on, here you go.
The child accent slowly starts to drop.
Oh, thank you so much, mister.
Oh, no worries, little guy.
She's looking at the thing and she's going, "You motherfucker."
I'll give you a full version of that later on.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Legend.
But yes, you received this Solomon single.
And see if either. What's the name of the place that Noxus is from again? I continually.
That'd be Tribal.
Tribal. He's gonna see if Tribal's on it, and if he's gonna see if where Jill is from is on it.
You're
Not fucking be.
looking down the list, and it looks like there's like a lot of the bigger cities. You can see Waterdeep on here. You can see Neverwinter. You can see Luskan.
Phandalin?
Pardon?
Phandalin?
You can't see Phandalin on this list. Phandalin's not a big city. But yes, it looks like it's only pretty big shows. Down the bottom, you can see though. Sorry, large what looks to be like the big stadium show. You can see. Where is it? There we go. You can see AMN. And you know, there's a couple of supporting acts, which it looks like the other ones were just solo shows, but this looks like it's a big proper
Like festival almost sort of
a
deal.
little bit, you know. Oh,
Okay.
you can't miss that one. I'm heading to Arm myself just to see it.
Oh, I bet he's. I hear he's quite the performer, quite the stage presence.
Oh boy, yeah, he's really something.
Jill's just gonna shove the single and the flyer in her bag.
Do you know him personally?
Oh, I wish. If that's all, I'll be off to sell some more. You have a good day, won't you?
Yeah, you too.
Solomon singles, we got you, Solomon singles. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck was that? I see you sweating.
I'm supporting local business. I'm trying to fit in.
Just relax.
Yeah.
She's just consistently like pulling down the hat and trying to drag it around her face more, so like, you know, just trying to make herself as small as possible.
You don't have to do the coward voice now. We're not trading off yet. That'll happen later.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm in character. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Needs a bit of work.
Oi.
Yeah.
The oi.
You continue further until you are now in the black market.
Right.
You can hear. Oh man, Billy getting very moody. A bit scared. You can smell. You can smell potions, spices, even some kind of prohibited items. You can smell. Oh, is that what I think it is?
They're selling the ganga.
Ganga.
The moment I said it, I knew it was wrong.
You can also out here where it's less enclosed, you can see what look to be some pens with some live creatures. You can smell like straw and also what this is.
What is this music?
I've got the ambience going, which has like whispers and creepy sounds.
Oh.
Yeah, you can also smell a lot of animal dung. But I'll give you a list of places you can see. You can see a place that looks like it's selling exotic mounts and pets. You can see.
Pet store?
Pardon? Basically.
Pet store?
These are some interesting pets. You can see a place that looks like it's selling oddities and trinkets. You can see a place that looks to be selling some Faerunian drugs. You can see you can see a place that looks to be selling a lot of potions that is has a hand painted sign that says Merle's Mixers. You can see a place where it looks like there's a warforged giving someone a tattoo. But as you get closer, you realize the person isn't getting tattooed. They are unconscious and currently having an arm removed and replaced with a warforged limb.
That's
getting a bit of an upgrade.
What? Yeah, what? The cyberpunk? Jeez.
You can also see a stall with a halfling woman there with glasses on, who's got a large feather quill, writing some notes down, and it looks like she does. Oh, what the hell is going on with his camera? It looks like she's doing offering forgeries.
Yep.
Bada bing, bada boom. All right, we'll see how many more times that happens. It is a bit warm in here. That might be why my camera might be overheating. And you can also see a place that is selling exotic beast pelts and skeletons. And you keep walking through, and eventually, Axel, you see a familiar person.
Yep.
Chathrix. And their stall with yeah. Yep, go ahead.
Before we approach, I'll kind of like stop the group and point him out and say that's him.
You also see at the oddities stall, you can see the person in the dark robes with pale skin that you saw earlier, who dispelled your scrying.
Okay. Any discernible features that I can see from this distance?
Of the person who dispelled?
Yes.
Yep. He looks to be an older drow.
Drow. Okay.
And now I'm just thinking in my head, did drow have pale skin, or am I getting that the wrong way around?
Like ash to like black, purple, dark elf skin. Dark elves.
This is an albino drow. Where would you like to head first? If people would like to head to different places, they're welcome to. I'll do them separately.
Noxus is going to check the pet thing for any owlbear eggs.
Absolutely. Anyone joining Noxus?
I'll go with this.
Yep. Jill and Noxus.
Axel's going to the Faerunian drugstore.
Okay. Jill and Noxus, you head over to this exotic mounts and pets store. You see a large man. What can I do you for? You interested in mounts or pets?
Noxus is... we...
You want to ride him or play with him?
Do owlbear eggs? I mean, you can...
Just over there.
Both.
And you see...
What I'm looking for, owlbear eggs.
You see a smaller cage. Noxus is internet's going interesting. You see a small cage, with a small hairy creature in it, about this big. Oh boy, what is going on with Nova?
No.
Oh, scary.
Hold on.
Oh.
Can you,
Noxus
can you
is
still hear me
fucking
okay?
dead.
Oh no.
Okay, all right.
They're dead.
You look over and you can see in this small cage a owlbear cublet. Looks to be it's about this big. It's maybe like the size of a wombat. You're interested in that one?
Like,
I nearly lost an arm getting the egg for
yeah,
that one.
Noxus is just
It's gone.
Yeah, do you want to just try disconnecting and reconnecting?
Oh no, it's working now.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
you know what, man.
yeah.
Farewell.
Might be worth it.
Maybe.
You're now watching Ryan TV.
Play on.
I need to click in this window. Is that gonna? Can you hear us? No.
I think their internet's just gone.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah, you can see a small owlbear cub in the cage.
Alright, one sec. Let me get my light.
Okay.
There we go. Noxus is just going to be like, how much for the child?
For that one, 3,000.
Gold?
No, copper. Yeah, gold.
Noxus is going to, with like a persuasion. Noxus is going to be like, this was a little small for an owlbear.
'Cause it's only a little one. You'll get big.
I mean, I've seen owlbear cubs a day old, and they've been like 3 times the size of this.
Yeah, you trying to shiest us, mister?
Jill.
If the owlbear isn't in your price range, maybe you should take a look at some of my other pets for sale.
I mean, you could probably. Where the fuck is my money? I mean, you could probably do this for like, what is the equivalent of 72 silver in gold?
Seven
No,
gold?
No, 72
gold.
silver in gold.
7
Yes,
gold.
7
and
gold.
2
7 gold.
Is that all you got?
3, 4.
Jill's gonna turn her and Noxus around a bit so that they're sort of like just talking themselves.
Be like, Noxus, look, if you really got your heart set on this, I have 100 gold that I could lend you away. But I don't know how far we're gonna get with this fella.
I think
You guys should remember I have over 1,000 gold.
Where's Brexil? He's the money bags.
Like untouched 1,000 gold.
We also got that blink dog there. That one's only
Wait,
1,000.
what I think it is.
Is
Hold
it
on.
a blink
Blink
dogs?
dog.
Teleporting dogs that like blip around all the place.
Hey, that's still too expensive. What about a flying snake? 500.
Have wings?
500 gold. You see this
Gee.
tiny creature that just looks like a snake that has some small wings at the top of his body.
Yeah, Noxus is just gonna. Do you want me to roll the persuasion check on?
For what? What are you persuading?
183 gold for the owlbear.
Alright, go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Oh god, very good.
That's 19 plus 5, which would be 24.
How much did you say?
$183. Just J.K. Simmons laughed.
Tell you
at
what.
me.
For that. Hang on a sec. You seem. Oh, sorry.
What if we gave you some pictures of Spider-Man? Would that help?
You seem turn around and go and pick up a small jar. For $183, I'll give you this. And you can see well, it looks to be a small kind of tadpole-like creature. It's kind of wriggling around in this jar.
Jill's inspecting it quite closely. So what is
It,
this?
jumps in-
Jesus!
Ting! Hits the glass. You can see lots of small teeth kind of all in a big circle.
Doesn't look like it likes us very much.
I love it. I want it.
I don't know what it is. 183 gold, I reckon it's worth though.
You know what? I'm gonna come back to you.
Mister, this is
I
a
will
big
be right
this is
home,
a big market.
Jill.
I'm sure there are people who can sell us just as fine animals, so we're gonna shop around.
I mean, I kind of cornered the living animal market here, but all right.
Yeah, that's what you've been told at least.
I got mounts too. Want something to
Oh,
ride?
what you got? What you got?
I got that there giant badger.
Oh Jesus!
That one's 3,000 gold. I got 2 of those wargs there. They'll be
Oh,
2.5. I got 3 dire wolves, 1,500. And I got 4 cockatrices.
You got any miniature ponies?
750. No miniature ponies here.
Oh,
You can get them in any town.
no. Not
We'll jump over now to Axel.
Drugstore, baby.
You've arrived. You're greeted by a woman. Hello there. How can I help you? I'm Dewdrop.
Dewdrop was her name.
What are you after today?
Give me a second. Dewdrop. Hi, I'm looking for any,
More like don't drop.
any herbs or powders or blooms of flowers or anything you have that could be used to potentially put individuals to sleep, subside paralysis,
Oh,
or deathly
Um,
illness.
we got slither soup.
Slither soup?
When you drink it in large quantities, it makes you feel like your bones are jelly.
Oh.
That could be what you're after.
Okay. One moment. I'm gonna sit outside for a little bit.
Sometimes it makes
Ritual.
people writhe on the ground like little snakes.
Yeah.
But just take a little and you'll be fine.
10 minutes pass, detect magic, come back in, and just have a look around, gandering myself, because I'm not going to get far talking to her.
The soup you do detect you detect magic from all of these things.
Right, okay. Yep.
There is another thing labeled Dream Flake,
Green Flake, okay.
which looks like thin slivers of dried black fungus. Oh, that one, when you put it between your cheek, give you hallucinations and euphoria. If you smoke it, though, you'll have a really vivid dream, which could last for hours. But don't use it too much.
Right, okay.
That one there's Devil's Root. That'll, if you grind it up and snort it, it'll give you visions of hell. Sometimes it'll let you see into the future.
Okay, I'm interested in that one.
Devil's Root?
Yeah. What else was the rest of the selection before I split?
We got Pixie's Fire. That's a rose golden colored powder. When you inhale it, it makes you become immune to being charmed or frightened for an hour. But you gotta take a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or become exhausted.
Do you still get the effects if you become exhausted?
That's at the end of the hour.
All right. Okay.
We also have Shadowfell Sage. You chew a pitch black root of this plant, and you'll enter a deep sleep for 8 hours, during which you'll appear dead to anyone that checks. As long as they fail a DC 16 medicine check, you'll seem dead.
Metagame pigeon.
What we call it in the biz, you know.
If you use it too much, though, the effects could be permanent.
Fuck.
Which wouldn't be good. You'd feel alive, but everyone would think you're dead.
Right. How much would each of these run? The Devil's Droop, Pixie's Fire, and the Shadowfell Sage.
The Devil's Root, I'll sell you 2 vials of that for what am I saying 2? 1 vial of that will be 150 gold.
Okay.
Wait, hang on, sorry. Devil's Root. No, sorry. Devil's Root, that's the one that makes you see hell. That's 25 gold per vial. That'll give you one use. And what was the other one you're interested in?
Pixie's Fire and Shadowfell Sage.
Pixie's Fire, that's yep. So immunity to being charmed or frightened. That one for one hit of that'll be 100 gold. It's a pretty good one. And the Shadowfell Sage. That one is 50 gold a hit.
50 gold a hit. And what did the Shadowfell do again, Harrison?
That one makes you fall asleep for 8 hours.
Okay.
Noah,
Yes.
does Axel have the samples that he took from the barrels with it?
I was going to mention that earlier, actually.
Yeah, it might be worth asking if she knows what it is, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go to next.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Yep. Axel pulls out 2 vials and then has powder in it.
Do you recognize these? Do you have any more of these?
Let me have a look.
Yep.
She opens it.
That's the bugbear.
She inspects and goes, yes, all right. I think I've seen this one before. I think this is, I think this one's the, goji leaves, I think. Yeah, it looks like, they're a white leaf and they get, ground up, and then it releases a gas that'll put you to sleep indefinitely if you don't stop breathing it.
Cocaine smoke bomb.
Did you have any bias in the last couple of months, days?
I don't think I've ever sold that myself.
Do you know anyone who does?
No, I can't help you, I'm afraid. I do have one thing that you might be interested in. She pulls it out. I just got this in. It's called Crit. This one, if you swallow a bit of this, you'll have extremely good or bad luck for a few hours. In DM terms, that means every roll you'll take for 1d6 hours will be crit or fail. You just toss a coin.
That's crazy.
How much would that one run by?
That one there, I'll do you. I haven't put a price on that one yet. Let's say 100 gold a hit.
Right. Okay. Well, that's all. I really just came for the information on this, but seeing as we couldn't.
About 75.
Tell you what. No.
50.
60.
Sorry, no, that's it.
All
Another
right,
time,
well,
though, perhaps.
Was there anything you were wanting to buy?
Perhaps a little bit of information. What do you know on an individual known as Chathrix Taranfang? He runs the market just down the road.
Oh, Chathrix, yeah. Yeah, he sells some interesting things. I don't know where he gets them. I think some of them may be cursed. Can't be sure though.
Okay.
Why is that?
Oh, we have some business with him.
Okay. Buying
you-
or selling?
Selling. Kind of. More so dropping off something, but that's none of your concern.
Oh, I'm sorry
What is
for
of your
buying.
concern, however, is the suspicious individual hanging around in the dark clothing. Do you have a name for that fellow?
She kind of looks around. Oh, you mean Elwood?
Elwood.
Elwood?
Elwood. Okay.
Yeah, he owns the oddities and trinkets store.
Oh, okay. Oddities.
Some of it's interesting.
Okay. Well, thank you. And
No worries. Pleasure to be
have a
help.
wonderful day.
You too.
Bye bye.
Um.
And then I'll leave like 4 silver on the bench just for the information.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. And then head off to oddities.
Baraxil, what are you up to?
More than likely, probably having a good time, just going around the markets.
Are you meaning to have a voice effect on?
Yeah.
Braxel's been hopping the good shit.
Control Shift T apparently turns on the voice changer. I was just trying
It's
to
on the
reopen the
devil's
tab I
drop.
had open.
Sorry, where were you wanting to look at? So
I
there's
guess
still
more than anything, I was just having a look around.
yeah, there's still the dodgy potions place. No one's looked there yet.
Yep.
There's an oddities
Noctis
place.
is gonna go look at the bones.
Yep, there's the exotic beast pelts and skeletons. There's a warforged limb replacement and a forgeries place.
I'll probably go to the forgeries place,
Okay.
if the word means what I think it means.
Yep. You head there and you see a halfling woman. She looks a bit older.
Oh, forgery! I thought you meant like
No, not like a
fake
forge.
signatures and shit.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Forgeries.
Forgery. Signatures.
Oh, you
Copy.
actually did
Yeah.
mean that. Okay.
Yeah, you can see there she's got laid out some examples of like important documents, deeds, letters, and even some examples of wax seals for different noble houses that she's recreated. Oh, hi there.
Hey, how you doing? Just
I'm good, thank you.
browsing the works here.
Are you interested in a forgery?
Doing it myself? No.
No, I mean,
I
I'm
don't have the handwriting for it.
interested in a forgery.
Oh, I don't know yet. I'm just having a look around. I'm still deciding if I need it.
No worries. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Give you a quote. She goes back
no
to.
worries.
Looks like she's trying to replicate a signature very carefully.
In this time, Brax wants to keep going, obviously keep going, but during this, Jill's sort of wandered off from Noxus, has gone towards the potions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You arrive at this potion stall where there is an older human male. Has a goatee that's white and wears a pair of overalls. Hey, what can I help you with?
Hey there, mister.
You after some potions?
Oh, you know me. Yeah. What you selling today?
Oh, we got quite a few. We got elixir of health. We got
Oh, yeah.
animal friendship, fire breath, invulnerability, mind reading, water breathing, and we got a bunch of health potions. Oh, mind reading? All right, let me tell you. All right, pulls out. I don't know too much about magic myself. Mind reading, you drink this potion, and you get the effects of detect thoughts, the spell, as if you cast it.
For how long does it last, do you know?
That one, detect thoughts, that lasts for 1 minute.
1 minute. And how much you selling this one for, mister?
Well, that one there, I'm selling 150 gold pieces. That's a discounted rate.
What's it usually at?
Usually that'd be 200 gold.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Now, I must warn you. You buy these potions at your own risk. I'm not responsible for any side effects from drinking them.
Have you had any complaints about side effects?
Occasionally. I just tell them to read the sign, though.
Alrighty. What about the health potions? How much are they selling for?
Health potions, we got regular health potions for those ones are 25 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got greater for 150. Superior, 1,500.
Shit.
And a supreme for $15,000. That's a $5,000 saving.
Oh wow, you sure
Still
have
repping that Supreme.
Yeah.
Supreme.
Yeah.
Look, mister, I'm real interested in this detect thoughts business. And I know you've already discounted it. But look, my dad only gave me so much gold to spend. So if you could do me any better, I'd be mighty thankful. I know you for sure.
How much you got there, buddy?
Well, he gave me...
And she's flicking through her coins.
Well, he only gave me 100 gold.
Oh.
Come on, mister. You know I'm good for it.
Oh, damn it, Merle. All right, I'll give it to you 100.
Oh, yeah, I'm mighty thankful, mister. Thank you so much.
I'm a sucker for kids.
Oh.
Swindled by the MILF.
Here you go. He takes the 100
Question
gold.
for the DM.
Yeah.
Would I have gotten any better luck if I'd used my womanly wiles?
Hard to tell.
Oh, who knows? Yeah, right. I'll take that 100 off my.
Leaves the store, comes back in, just like taking off the mustache.
Hey there.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Merle. I'm gay.
Comes back as the boy.
Oh wait, no, that sounded bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I didn't mean like that.
I have a wife who I love very much. Thank you very much.
And I'm also gay.
Elm Street 2010 type shit.
I'm what is known as a bisexual. Oh man.
Golly.
Now, where were people headed? Bones. You head over and see a dwarf woman. Oh, hey there. How you doing?
Is she Canadian?
You after some interesting pelts?
More bones.
Bones.
Actually.
All right.
Got any like small skulls that I can probably put on a piece of string?
Oh yeah, I've only got a one skull at the moment. It's this one here. She pulls a skull out. This one here. It's a turtle skull. I found it while I was traveling. You didn't need it anymore?
You know, that amazing story. I have a turtle friend, and I don't think that he would appreciate me having a skull of a turtle.
That's fair enough then. We'll just hide that one in case he comes over.
Yeah, that's fair. He's out for the day.
Anything else here pique your interest? I got, do you see your dragon turtle tooth? She holds it up. It's this large tooth. Don't come across it damn often, eh, do you?
Or chain.
You know, you don't see a lot of those. I am gonna have to pass. I think I hear a child calling.
Oh, come on, hang on. Let me show you what else I got. I got I got dragon skins.
I'm a kobold. I was a kobold.
I got harpy feathers.
What if it's Noxus's skin?
I got this red one. It's a little small. Got black spots on it. Found it in a river.
Also wears his own old skin as a coat.
Oh yeah, found it in a river.
What a fucking power move.
Okay, well you have a nice day then.
Yeah, you too, I guess.
See you later.
And then scuttle off.
I was gonna ask if Rexo wanted to continue through with his forgery. I imagine not.
He's not here at the moment. Does anyone else have something they want to do?
Oddities.
Oddities?
Yeah.
You arrive and see this pale man, black cloak on. Hi there. What can I interest you in?
What was that?
Hi there. What can I interest you in?
I was just having a look at your wares.
Please feel free to browse.
Looking around, just kind of like cruising along the shelves, looking at a bunch of different trinkets.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you been owning this place for?
Oh, this place I've 15 years.
Right. What got you into the business?
My father collected interesting objects as well.
Interesting objects. Family business. That's fair. Yeah, I've personally followed in the footsteps of my mother more than my father, but
oh, lovely.
Was going to take up a mantle, but that went down the drain. But yeah, I was just wondering if you had any enchanted items, magical trinkets, things of mysterious ways.
Oh, we have some very interesting items here. Let me oh, this one's quite good. He holds up a black book. This book will record the owner's dreams.
The owner's dreams, right. Also, I believe my detect magic is still pinging off. So
It would be.
yeah, whatever type of magical thing is around, I'll be able to tell.
Yep, that one is giving off magic as well.
Yep, cool.
I have this one as well. He pulls up a single gold coin. This coin is rather special. He shows you one side of it is etched with a small lasso.
Yep.
This coin can return to your hand as long as you're within 20 feet of it. Let me show you. He tucks it in one of your pockets.
I just hold it, clasp it in my hand, I guess.
Poof. It blinks out of existence and reappears back in his hand.
Handy.
He throws it over onto the ground, a short way away. Brings it back.
Something like that.
Parlor tricks.
I also have these. Pulls out a box and opens it, and inside you can see 6 silver bullets. These were said to be used to try and kill a werewolf. Some of them still smell like gunpowder.
I have a friend who might be interested in those. She recently come across a firearm.
Oh, wonderful.
Actually, funny story about that. We had this dark item orb. I was just wondering if you've heard of it, potentially. It was called...
Dread Orb of Alris.
Yeah, have you heard anything about the Dread Orb of Alris? by any chance?
Oh my.
Yes.
I have heard of this, yes.
What do you know of it?
I know it has great power if wielded by the right individual, and can be a terrible fate for someone who doesn't.
Terrible fate? How so?
It's been said that it will split someone in two, separating their soul from their body.
Poor Mr. Shopman that we gave that to. I didn't say that out loud.
Okay.
That was me laughing. Yeah. Axel
Did you,
was just like a sweat drop.
Have you encountered this artifact?
Encountered, accidentally destroyed, but nonetheless.
You were able to destroy it?
It was a
Wow.
fucking wild story. But,
I'm very impressed.
I could probably tell you over a drink one time, but alas. I'm just going to keep looking around.
I have these as well. He holds up what looks to be a 6-pack of health potions, regular health potions, tied together with a string. This is an interesting object, created by a trickster. As you can see, one of these bottles has a label inside it that says this one isn't poisoned. However, each night the label seems to change bottle. I've tried emptying them out, but they magically refill each morning.
How much would that one cost?
The nature of the object, I'd do that one for 75 gold.
Okay, I nearly have the funds for it. I don't have that much money.
I thought you borrowed some money from Barrack Seal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Barrack Seal's loaded.
Yeah, Barrack Seal literally has like fucking what, $2,000 in his pocket.
The bank of Axel's best friend is also open.
Is anyone else wanting to? Oh, sorry, Axel.
I was gonna ask him something, but it left my mind. It was to do. Hold on. There's one more place I was actually have some business to do with an individual known as Chathrix. Do you know the fellow?
Yes, I'm good friends with Chathrix.
Right. Yeah, we have a job coming in, and we are delivering something for him, an item.
Oh.
Is there anything you can tell me about Chathrix, seeing as you're friends with him? Get to know the fella.
He keeps to himself quite a bit. Known him a few years. Doesn't reveal a lot about himself personally.
How
But
about
if
his
you-
dealings? Or does he keep that close to chest? In your experience.
I think he keeps some larger transactions close to his chest. But I expect if he's buying something off of you, it must be quite interesting. Yeah, go ahead and roll an inside check.
Yep. Fuck, my morals have been so shit recently. I've passive inside of 15, but the roll was...
Were you just trying to know if he was telling the truth about not knowing about Chathrix's dealings?
The bigger deals, yeah. The inside roll was actually, I think... no, it was lower, so...
You think, yeah, he seems to be telling the truth for the most part.
Right. Okay, that's all. And then, yeah, I'd leave. If I have any more funds to come back for any items, I'll let you know, and I'll see you in Jiffy.
Wonderful.
And then leave. Just see if I can find Jill.
Mm-hmm.
Jill's loitering around, trying not to be seen by anybody, but just looks so obvious about it.
It takes you a minute because you're like, oh, that's right, Jill looks different right now. I'm not looking for halfling woman, I'm looking for a little boy.
Yeah, is no one gonna question the fact that it looks like there are just 3 children running?
21 on stealth. To
One's
sneak
a
up into
ghost?
Arrow again.
No one's a ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to sneak up on
She's
Jill.
holding her bag very close to her chest, by the way. Just
Mhm.
Again, Axel's voice just from dead silence. Hey there, buddy. What you looking at?
Ah, Jesus!
Can I roll to smack Axel with the bag?
Go ahead, just roll an attack roll.
Reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, can you beat my AC though? Probably. It's not very low when I don't have. It's not very high.
You're a
Right?
wizard, so.
Oh, that's a straight roll of 4. So.
Yeah. Step back. Probably catch the bag and just put it down again. Yeah, just.
Jesus, Axel.
Yeah, it's fun. Also, you look tense. Loosen up. If you look intense, you're probably going to get in more trouble than if you, just relax. In the black markets, it's fun. It's only possibly murder. All right. Well,
Only possibly.
And then head off to find Barraxil or Noxus, whoever I can see first.
Mm-hmm.
Go trot along behind him.
You find the rest of your party, and I'm assuming you're heading to Chathrix.
Yep. So what's the plan of action here? Are we just going straight up saying, hey, we're here to drop off this thing, or do we want to ask some questions about the flask beforehand, just drop it off and then ask questions to loosen them up a bit?
Drop it off and then ask, guys.
That's what I was thinking. Alrighty. Anybody want to take the helm?
I'm assuming the flask is in my bag.
I think.
It's the really what's it called? Bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably would.
Yeah.
Like,
Barraxil want to lead this one?
Well, he's the only one that looks like an adult.
yeah.
That is true.
It's
really should.
Yeah, that and he's probably the only player that doesn't have the full knowledge of like what the job is.
That's all right. You'll be fine.
Yeah, should be right.
You head over, and the 4 of you are able to find Chathrix pretty easily now that, seeing as Axel knows what he looks like. You approach. Hello? How can I help you?
What was the captain's name again?
Antom.
Antom.
Mm.
He's just Barraxil just staying silent.
I thought one of you would have popped up first.
Okay.
I thought you were taking this one.
I'm giving you a chance if you want.
Okay.
Do you want it?
Sorry, I'm having bread. Hey, g'day, how you going? My name's Barraxil. I'm supposed to be delivering an item to you, as per my captain's orders.
Yes, I see. What item would that be?
Yeah, a little silver flask.
Come into the back. And he kind of leads the 4 of you at kind of in his stall a bit further, where it's harder to be.
Before we go in too
seen.
far, I kind of turn to everybody else and be like, "Who's got it? Who's got the flask?"
I do. Antom said to make sure we get payment first and that he doesn't budge on the price.
It's called no less.
And then follow.
Yeah, also, while we've got a second, sorry, I did have it written in my note house. How much did Antom say that we're getting for it?
He said 9,000. He was paid 1,000 already, and so then full 10,000. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Very cool.
Do you have the item with you?
Yes, we do. And then I signal over to Jill.
Here, rummaging around through all her stuff.
Well, the way a
she's
bag
gonna
of
head
holding
for
works, you can just like say the object and it
Oh,
jumps out of the bag to you.
flask. Gonna head to Barraxil first.
Everyone just thinks that Jill's a pronounced alcoholic. Flask.
Oh, not that one. Oh, not that one.
Oh, that's where it went. How tall is Chathrix?
Chathrix is a bit shorter than you. Probably like 6 foot.
That's alright. That's all I need. Sweet.
Okay.
I don't know. God, why is it in centimeters?
May I please inspect before payment?
Yeah, you can look at it right here, and I just hold it in front of me, away from here.
I have a few.
What's in the
I
flask?
have a few tests I need to do to ensure that this is the correct item.
Yes, we've been warned that it's dangerous. We all got in trouble for it, and so that'll be a no. Unless you could tell me what's inside it.
That information stays between the buyer and me. I'm afraid.
Well, right now, I'm giving this to you, so I should know what it is.
Isn't he the buyer?
Yeah, you know
The
what
buyer-
Do you mean seller and buyer?
That I'm selling to. I am.
Well, you're currently buying it off us.
I'm not buying it off you. You are simply couriers.
Yes, but you've only made one payment for this from Antom. You require the rest of the 9,000 of the whole 10,000. Yes. I can imagine Axel saying that, and he's just looking at him like, "What the fuck did a child just say to me?"
He's just a little like
We've got
12-year-old
this
kid looking
squad
up.
of kids just hanging around.
Chathrix kind of glares at Axel a little bit.
Yep.
Give me a moment. Turns around, you see him pull out what looks to be his own bag of holding. Gold. Another pouch flies out of the bag of holding.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's 9,000 gold pieces.
90 platinum for you.
I hand it over to Jill because I.
He hasn't
hold
like
it
given
on.
it to you. He's holding it out.
Oh, I thought. Okay. Okay. I gotta.
You've got to Indiana Jones this, you've got to counterweight.
I still hold the flask to me, and put my hand out for the sack of platinum.
He kind of puts the weight on your hand a bit, but he's still holding it firmly.
Can Noxus stealth check Mage Hand and just snatch it as quick as possible?
Just hand in the flask.
You
I
want
still
to?
don't know if it's 9,000 platinum. I mean 9,000 gold yet.
Yeah, and it might have been transmuted.
Go ahead,
from
Noxus.
gold
Roll me a
to
sleight of hand.
for now.
Sleight of hand?
I
Well,
don't
that's
like the
what-
way you said that.
It's sleight of hand.
I mean,
You
it
say
makes
should
sense. It is with my hands.
Oh, this is
Man,
dumb.
this bread is great.
Just hand him the flask.
Why is it directly?
We could have swindled for more money, but that's fine.
That's rude.
Rough gig. 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
He
I'm sorry about him, mister. He's just a bit nervous.
Tell me. I wish I could smack a ghost.
Are you a ghost?
That is for me to know and you to find out.
He reaches his hand to try and like push his hand through you.
Don't touch. This is no.
Stay out of business
No
that
means
doesn't
no.
involve children.
3 of us took
I
offense
have
to that.
no. I am just.
He's holding the gold out for you again, Barrack Seal.
Does he place it back on my hand
It's
so I can feel the weight?
yeah.
I just ask him to open the. I just go, open the top. I just want to see what's inside from my eyes.
You can have a quick count. It looks to be 90 platinum.
I trade items. I grab the platinum and give him the flask.
You see him cast a spell, which Axel would know as Identify. Pleasure doing business with you. And he places it
How much you
into
give,
his
fella?
bag of holding. Is there any
I give the
any of my
the
items you
platinum.
might be interested in?
I was interested in your looks, actually. Oh, what's your selection like?
I have this armor. Plate armor. It's especially good for barbarians. Can allow one to rage as many times as they want.
It's an interesting object you got there, sir. How much you selling it for?
That one there is 350 gold pieces.
Jill, what is your current AC? Because I'm just going to make sure you're not going to waste money and have a lower AC.
This is it's
Yeah,
full.
I don't have that much money anyway.
This is full
I've got
plate
past
armor.
Full plate.
what do I have?
What is your
So I've got an AC of 15,
Okay.
and the armor I currently have is a chain shirt.
Right, yeah, it'd be higher. I was wondering if you
should be an upgrade. I kind of just nudge Jill and I'm like, you want it? And then just slowly just pull out my sack of gold.
Let's have a look at the other things as well.
I also have this choker here. It's serves no real purpose other than purely decorative, but it's quite an interesting piece that may strike fear in the hearts of foes. You look at this black iron collar that has scenes etched in the side of it depicting death and torture. That one there is 200 gold pieces
You know where Mary shops from?
for the intricate metalwork.
Quick question: does it actually choke you?
No.
Okay, cool.
Don't want it then.
I mean,
Can I use this in the bedroom?
if you wanted, I suppose you could put it extra tight. That's
How
what
about the necklace?
you were into. What's that?
How about the necklace over there? And I point to the gemmed one
Mhm.
that I saw.
Yep.
With the scrying.
That's a necklace of adaption. Let me tell you what it does.
Do I? Okay, I give Jill 350 gold pieces
Oh, thank you so much, Marisol. I really appreciate it.
for my favorite barbarian.
Oh,
While wearing this,
Even over baggy?
While wearing this necklace,
No, sorry, Sam.
you can breathe normally. Oh my god, my camera's frozen again.
Should be right.
This necklace allows you to breathe normally in any environment.
Even toxic ones and stuff.
Any. You have advantage on. Hang on. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
You have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors,
Okay.
and the breath weapons of some dragons. So, like
Like
poison.
green and black.
Yeah.
Any gaseous. Yeah, okay. Alright. Do we just want to sake of brevity speed through the rest of the items?
Yep. Sure thing.
Yep.
He also has a helm, which he calls the Helm of Heroism. Contains the spirit of a brave warrior of the past. And this one here is a war pick that was used by also a great warrior who fell.
Yep.
And yeah, it just looks like it's a magic war pick.
Just like a
Plus 2.
plus 2. Okay.
That one's 450. The helm is 250, and the necklace is 300.
What did the helm do again?
The helm has the spirit of a brave warrior of the past. Gives you an extra +5 to initiative rolls.
Ooh, how much is that one?
That one's $250. Oh, gold pieces, rather.
Right, okay.
I simply have the alert feed.
Right. Yeah, none of them interest me.
No? Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can I try on the plate armor, please?
I'm afraid not. I'll need you to buy it first.
It's just I don't know whether you noticed, but I'm little.
I can assure you it will change to fit your size.
All right. In that case, I'd like to buy that one, please.
Of course. That'll be 350 gold.
Yep, sure thing.
He just hands it over and just like looks at Brooks and is like,
Thank you.
Wonderful.
You don't have to act like a child around him. You're an adult.
Is anyone else
I'm in character.
buying anything?
I ask him, do you have any adamantine over? By any chance?
I don't, I'm afraid.
All good. What about rings?
I don't carry generic magic store items.
Cool.
I apologize.
Any owlbear eggs?
I believe Vernon down the road carries owlbear cubs.
Vernon's a bitch. Do you have any owlbear eggs?
What?
You are an annoying child.
This is true.
I just told you where you can find owlbears, and you ask me again if I have owlbear eggs.
Correct. That is what
Does
is
being a
happening.
ghost come with stupidity as well?
No, I get that from my dad.
I see.
I
True,
also
he
get
does.
the ghost thing from my dad, but this was before him.
You can see he's like really confused.
It's a long story.
Well, if that's all, I bid you a good day. Oh, this one again.
What was Lucan's full name? Or
Beg
did
your
we-
pardon? Wait,
Yeah,
is this for Harrison?
Talking, yeah, for
Yeah,
Harrison.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for the sass
I'm not doing
then.
the child voice and
Sorry
not
for
an
the
actor.
sass
I'm
then.
doing this person.
His full name is Lucan Ashtide.
Lucan Ashtide, right? Yep.
So,
That's tight.
what do you know about Lucan Ashtide?
I know he is a very powerful man. Carries a lot of weight around these parts.
Where he resides?
He has a
We have some
mansion.
business with him later on.
He has a mansion further in the island.
Mansion in the island.
We know Mary's last name by any chance?
Mary Morningfall.
Morningfall.
And then Noxus is gonna be like, sorry to be the annoying child.
Again.
Oh, the other one.
Mary Morningfell? Is that what you said?
Yeah. It doesn't ring a bell.
It doesn't?
No.
Alright,
Inside
awesome.
Do you have any fancy shields?
I do not, I'm afraid. I have told you the items I have laid out before you. Would you like to purchase one of them?
No, I'm good, guys.
I have to think of other things we can ask. Shit, what do we have? The spire, right. Maybe. Maybe we don't ask that. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, maybe not.
You like boats?
You like both?
You like boats by any chance?
Have you ever done any business with Lucan before in the past?
Our paths have crossed before.
Anything on the
I'd
level
like-
of that flask there? It's very powerful for what it is. Sorry, yeah.
Would like to just mention that
You ask a
these
lot
are
of
some
questions for a child.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Barrack Seal is like really sus of Axel right now. He's like, what the hell kind of 12-year-old is this?
He's kind of
Explain
looking
to you
around.
later if you really want to.
I think it's time that you leave.
I cast Cause Fear at 5th level? What access do I have?
Don't waste a fucking 5th level spell on Cause
I'll
Fear.
cast it at 3rd level and cast Cause Fear on him.
4th level?
Which I
Okay.
believe.
He is going to cast Counterspell at 5th level as he sees you start moving your hands,
Damn.
uttering some words.
Okay.
You
Counterspell.
insolent child. Well, no, because that's a reaction,
Yeah.
and you're
that's a
casting a
reaction.
spell at the time. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can't counterspell like
reaction.
counterspell
And
for the same
reaction
person.
on a reaction
Oh,
to
no.
your action.
Spell on the same turn. You can't do 2 spells. Right. Yeah. That's the 3rd level slot gone though. That's fine.
Get out now.
What's in that flask? And then I lean forward further into him.
You see his sharp fangs.
Cool.
Barrack Seal is loving this. He wants to know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Suggest you take your child and leave. You can see like
Not any of our child.
you can see some venom
Yeah, he's not my child.
starting to form in a big droplet on the end of his fangs.
Right. I back down from the thing.
Oh, would we have had a long
And-
rest
yeah, we had a long
because of the multiple day journey?
Yes.
Okay, cool, because I need spell slots.
And then yeah, it's kind of staring at him for a second. If what is in that flask is what I think is in that flask, it better not be.
You're not from around here, so I'll cut you a break.
Perceptive.
There's no law here. There's no town guards. It's decided by the people.
Oh, sweet.
I'm
Glad you
friends
said that.
with the other store owners
Communism?
around here.
I'm in a secret room, away
It's
from everybody else. Silent.
More private.
Can I
Can I make an intimidation check?
Yeah, go
And
for
then
it.
just like the tattoos start like crawling around, and what's her name comes out as the shadow like behind me, overarching just like lumbering thing.
Mhm.
So it's like twitching. Yeah.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Awesome. Oh my fucking god, that's fucking amazing. All right, okay, cool. Intimidation. That's 22.
22. Okay.
Mhm.
You see him start to slink down a little bit as Eucyrillus rises up behind you.
Grab him by the throat, or like his shirt.
Okay.
Pull him in.
As you grab his throat, you see him
Yeah.
flick a hand.
Yep.
As he casts Thaumaturgy.
How am I supposed? Oh no, it's a cantrip, right? Gone.
The sides of the tent whoosh up onto the ceiling, and you can clearly see all these other people at the market.
Fucking.
I suggest you remove
Can I
your
do it as a
hand.
ghost thing? Or do I have to do it as a spell? Oh,
You can see people starting to kind of like, what's going on here?
Around, and then
Bombeldo's
just drop
gonna.
him.
Not
And then-
Bombeldo. Noxus is gonna.
He, as you
diddly-do
drop
on
him,
The...
one of his fangs scratches your hand a little.
Oh, does he have to make an attack roll for that, or no? Is he attacking?
I
or
mean,
is it
you're
just
dropping.
messing up?
You've had your hand around his neck. You're dropping him.
Oh, can I?
I think it's pretty
I have just, like,
pretty easy that
pushed
his
him off a
hand
little
would have
bit?
scratched
Right.
your.
Okay, there is.
As
Make a con save. Fuck.
as the sides of the tent disappear, Noxus is gonna diddly do on the pan flute and just invisible.
Okay.
Dude.
I'm Barrack Seal's just gonna kind of look around, sees everyone, and goes, "He's trying to cheat us of a deal."
Guys,
his-
come on. You don't know these
What?
people.
He's not giving us all our money. Somebody help.
Is Vernon up and like out of the stall at this point?
You can see quite a few different ones have gotten up and are kind of walking over. There's a bit of a crowd starting to form.
This guy's a known swindler, right? According to
No, that's not what she said.
captain, isn't he?
No.
No, according to our captain. Didn't he say he was like?
Oh,
Is
he
one
said
kind of lie about
he might
practice?
try and give you a little less.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Jill's gonna try and diffuse the situation, but it's like,
Come on, guys, come on, let's go. We got
These
money,
people
we know
giving
where
you
to save.
trouble, Chathrix. You can see
No trouble here.
Oh, awesome! So
Got it.
he's all the way over here at this point.
you can see he's
if you ask him for a bugbear.
sorry, Vernon has walked over and behind him on a leash is a warg. Teeth
just a big
bared.
wolf.
Step down
Snarling.
from the desk, walk up to him, and just go, "No trouble here," and then keep walking off.
Move along.
Jill's
He heads
scampering after
he heads
Axel,
back
very
to
keen
his
get out of there.
stall.
Yeah, Noxus would have seen Vernon like up.
Would he? With his 13 perception? Passive perception?
How do you know Noxus' passive perception?
Because I know all your passive perceptions.
Yeah, and passive insight.
I have all of them written here. It's important for me to know that.
Yeah, but would I not have seen him once I like went invisible?
I think by the time you would have noticed he
I'm
was
not
there
saying I-
because he said stuff
Yeah.
and announced his presence, he was then just as quickly headed back to his stall.
Okay,
If you want to
like-
try and steal an owlbear cub, by all means, roll me a stealth check.
We're already getting banned from this fucking.
I like that.
Jill is
Yeah,
out of
I'm
it.
I
not
like that
gonna-
Noah
Something to
was
do
the
with
one
this.
that was first going. Just give him the money. Just give him the flask. Just give, and then the worst of the bunch. Jesus Christ! Let's move that alignment. I think.
Yeah.
What
it's
are you?
chaos.
What are you doing now? Jill's calming the situation. I think.
Yeah, Jill's just very not wanting conflict. Like,
Come on, guys, like, we're in his turf. We got no standing here. We may as well just leave. We got what we wanted. We gotta go.
Yeah, no, Noxus would have like a week.
Yeah, you can't see Noxus.
Axel's just walking off.
I walk off flustered to be like, this place stinks.
Tries to spit on the ground in disgust and drool. Just
No.
Is everyone kind of heading off to regroup, and then go back to the Vulcan?
It's not very calm.
May as well.
All right. In that case, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
Yep.
And then we'll get to that stuff. But give you a chance to go refill your drink, grab some snacks, go to hit the Slash Palace, and we'll be back soon. All right. See you in a bit. back.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. I just love that you come back and you're like, oh, cutting it close. God, I'm good. It's like, not quite.
Management.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. Hello, Gamer Wolf. Welcome back to you too. Righty. We are headed back down to the docks.
I love this song.
Dock ambience.
We docking? Is
Now.
that what's going on right now?
You guys headed to the Vulcan first to prepare the barrels?
I mean,
Yes.
I am.
Alrighty. Describe to me what's going on. Jill and Axel, I believe, are both getting put in. What's that?
Yes.
Axel's putting a knife in his shoe and he's taking his hair out of his ponytail, so it's just a big.
Jill is keeping her pistol concealed because she's wearing that big shirt. She's keeping it concealed in her waistband.
Yeah, huge gun.
Okay, no worries.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And Axel's spellbook's in his back along with his hair a little bit.
okay.
So.
Noxus and Baraxil, what are you doing? Are you closing up the barrels?
Yeah,
put
we're
nails
closing up
through
the
'em.
barrels.
Put
Noxus is
swords
gonna.
Sitting in like a bus and tea party. Off the
Noxus
edge.
is gonna just head up to the crow's nest and look to see if anyone is coming towards us, and then
Yep. Give me a
yes,
perception
Billy,
check for
I
that one.
said coming.
Oh yeah. Make me prep the boat.
I feel like you do it for everyone else. That we have to.
Yes, I know. That's the funny. I said no. I was gonna help put boxes and shit.
No, give us a perception
Then
check.
I was gonna head to the
Oh, yeah, you do that.
crow's nest.
That doesn't need a roll.
Yeah. No.
Oh, perception? Yeah, too easy.
Yeah.
Perception. Why can't I read? +3.
I was like to delete. Not to delete.
15.
15. Having a look around. It doesn't look like there's anyone immediately heading towards you.
Amazing. I'm going
Uh,
to sit and wait.
I'm at the helm
Nice.
and I look up at Noxus and I go, see anyone?
Not currently.
Good enough for me. Nah, hoist the sails.
Looking around currently, there's only a few other ships docked right now. 3 by your count. Are you wanting to
Right, so-
move the boat or just what do you want to do?
So I can't count.
Do I have to reverse out like an absolute boss?
Describe to me what you're trying to do.
Prepping to leave
Are you-
to the delivery of the kids.
You're already like at the right place.
You have to carry the barrels to the place.
Yeah.
And then plop them down.
Oh,
and be like,
we do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same place, right? Cool.
You just need to look at the spire, which is
You
a
need
ship.
you need to find the spire.
I prep the boat for a quick getaway where
Okay.
there's only one mooring on the boat, so that rope's gonna have a lot of tension on it.
Yep.
And only every other sail but the main sail is down.
Okay.
It doesn't get stuck away.
No worries.
And I put it in the reverse gear, ready to go.
Reverse gear.
Yep. Okay.
God, you're cute.
Noxus, can you carry the barrels at all?
I can roll them.
Good enough.
All right. I forgot who went in which barrel, so pick one.
As
The barrels are closed at this point.
point
Yeah,
to the, I'm gonna point to the one on the left, knock on it, and go hold tight, and then flip the barrel over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Axel, you feel yourself tipped onto the side.
Oh god, here we go.
Do we hear him get tipped?
You can hear it clonk. And then just faintly, oh god.
I'm comfortably
I'm gonna turn
carrying
that fan
Jill
off
and be
now.
like, just patting the barrel and being like, it's okay, I got you.
Jill has never felt safer since the womb.
Are you carrying the barrel with Jill in it, Barrack Seal?
Yes.
You could probably carry it by yourself. It'd be
I
a
would
little
assume
bit,
so,
little bit
yeah.
awkward, but you can, yeah. All right, and you head down off the ship onto the docks.
I just want to confer with Noah. So if they open any of the barrels, are we pretending to be asleep because there was that stuff in the bottom of the barrel?
We are meant to be knocked.
Had you organised that plan before?
Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about this over the past few days.
Yeah, it's planning. There's stuff done.
Did kind of feel like it was like, all right, let's get in the barrels without really like, what are we going to do after that?
I feel like we had like multiple days of discussing, fuck, what are we doing?
Simply
Okay,
put me in the barrel.
Alrighty. You head down the docks. You can see 3 different ships parked. What are you doing?
We go to the one that says the spire on the side.
Yeah, can we see one that says the spire?
Okay, so you're going up to each ship individually.
Just staring at it
Yep.
weirdly.
Also, before we went in, I would have told Barrackseal that if he was to be questioned, he would say that Mary was felt ill and is staying on the ship, but the business is being done by the rest of the crew.
I was gonna say I kind of carried one barrel at a time.
Okay. And just plop us in and come back with others. Okay, that
I love
works.
all of our
Exactly, yeah.
retroactive planning. This is really
Yeah.
I love it too.
So, yeah.
I was waiting to be questioned. They'll be like, "Where's the others?" And I'll be like, "Ah, I can only carry one, you bastard."
That's it. No more meta discussions.
Okay.
You
Thank you, Harrison.
you walk up to the first ship, parked closest to the Vulcan. On the side of it, you see the Vanquisher.
Oh,
This thing looks sleek, designed for getting in and out of there quick. It's got a couple of small maneuverable cannons on it, but it is not the Spire.
Ooh, okay.
Head up to the
Alright,
second
next
ship. This one is called the. This one's called the Bombay.
Love it.
It's a bit shorter,
steel saw?
a bit taller ship. But it is also not the Spire. You finally head over to the third ship parked. This one's quite large. It's closer in size to the SS Amnesia. Looks very, very nice. And on the side it says the Spire.
Oh,
Does it have a spire on it?
It's just got really tall masts.
Ah, okay. I guess this is the ship.
Noxus, having been like barrel walking the entire time, is gonna hop off the other side and like,
Stop it.
yeah.
No worries. How are you?
Noah rolls straight
well,
into the sea.
You are standing there with the barrels near the Spire.
Okay, so I assume there's a boarding plank.
There isn't currently,
to
no.
get onto the ship.
It's tied up to the deck, but there is not an obvious means of getting aboard.
Do we see anybody?
You can't see anyone above deck currently.
Okay.
We shall wait.
Oh, I just remembered a thing I forgot to do. Damn it, I knew I was forgetting something. That's fine.
Or like a
Sorry.
pebble
Kinda
at the
cringe,
hull,
by the
maybe?
way.
Um.
I have a feeling Harrison's not going to hand us this one, boys.
This is the 18th session. Come on, guys.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, can
I
I?
don't have any big bang moves. This is over to you.
That's
Just
okay.
throw shit at it. Just throw
I
shit.
don't have- I'm just gonna yell. I'm gonna be like, anybody there?
Wait, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna send the homunculus in to like knock on doors,
Okay.
like a little Mormon squirrel.
Araxil shouts, anyone there? And then you send off your homunculus, which kind of awkwardly and flies over onto the ship.
Why'd you give it that?
Have you seen it?
Yes, it's adorable.
It's what he deserves.
It leaves your sight as it lands on the deck. After you hear some kind of doors being banged, and then
He's not knocking, he's just throwing himself against any surface he finds.
and then eventually you hear, "What the fuck is this?" And then you hear like, and he comes, a large Goliath comes above deck with it in his hand and kind of throws it when he's above deck, and it kind of and flies down to you.
Need you. Why did I sound like SpongeBob?
Who are you?
I was not tapping hard enough.
This Goliath is dressed in all black.
So he's an edgy.
And then he
Goliath.
sees the barrels. Are you the ones?
You're supposed to say who's there after I say knock knock. Yes, these are the barrels. Yeah, doof.
1 minute. A large plank comes down that leads up to the spire.
Yes, very
I bring him up.
Noxus, can you roll up?
With enough good old kobold foot power.
From inside the barrel, kind of guide it. So
You can push it. You don't have to like run on top of it, which seems to be what Noxus is doing.
That's what
Noxus feels like he has more control when he's like.
Oh my god.
It's like a skateboard, but sideways.
Oh god.
Don't drop it. I pick up the barrel gently because it's got Jill in it.
Yeah.
And I walk up the plank.
You both walk up on deck. Just take him down. Just take him down there. You got
Sure thing, boss.
points below deck. You got others?
We got plenty, but as you can see, I'm
on the other ship.
Yep. And we can only carry one at a time.
Alright. Just down here. And he kind of walks past you to lead you down the stairs. You head down, you can see a few doors. You can kind of hear some muttering every now and then, Axel and Jill. Actually, you know what, in fact? Jill and Axel, can you deafen yourself real quick in Discord?
Oh, sure. Oh my god.
Okay.
Thank you. Just put him over there. Points into the corner. There's like some rooms below deck here, closed doors.
There's no other barrels?
You'll bring the barrels, what do you mean?
No, I'm asking you, Harrison.
Oh, no, there's no barrels here below deck.
Okay, cool.
We are the only barrels.
Once you get below deck here, you can also see a tabaxi, which is a kind of cat person. All black. Are those the barrels, finally?
They happen to be my bestial friends.
Taken long enough.
That is his fault. And I'm gonna point the barracks here. His fault.
Well, you did better than the last lot.
Take that, Noxus.
Didn't even make it out of Waterdeep.
Yeah, well, that's why we were slower, because I'm better.
I see.
And I trot along to go get the other barrels.
You head back above deck?
Yes.
You two are leaving? Great, alright. Can you deafen yourself real quick for me?
Me?
Us?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a wave to tell Billy and Noah to unmute.
Cool.
Sorry, I saw Nova do this, but I wasn't sure whether it was in character.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Jill and Axel. You can hear some kind of like like muttering. Can't make out the words. As you could hear Noxus and Baraxiel's voice, but then you could also hear one deeper voice and one kind of more elegant voice talking below deck here. Baraxiel and Noxus have headed above deck.
Yep.
What's he doing?
I'm loving them right now.
You hear some footsteps moving over to the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And crunk, you hear a noise, and you can see the edge of a crowbar, Jill,
Okay. Yep,
sticking into your barrel.
Yep.
You can. Are you eyes closed? What's Jill doing?
Eyes closed. She's curled up at the bottom, just trying to look as asleep as possible.
Roll a performance check for me.
Oh, fuck you, honestly.
What is the deception?
No, performance. You're pretending to be asleep.
Right, okay.
There's a performance, if anything.
Sorry, let me just have a look at my modifier. Performance, so that's an 18.
Okay. They definitely asleep. Yeah, good old chick. You feel, feels like the handle of a weapon bump your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out like lights. The leader's back on.
Oh.
Axel. Crowbar also into your barrel. And roll me a performance check.
Okay, not bad. 15.
15? Alright. You... Yeah, that was good too. Puts the lid back on.
Do we recognize any of the voices?
No, not yet. I'll get used to swap over. Swap over.
Yeah. Oh, now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right, definitely.
Yes, boss.
There we go. When I do this, it's going to mean swap over, so...
I was looking at memes, sorry.
No, that's alright. Okay. You two have headed above deck?
Correct.
What are you doing now? Are you walking back to the Vulcan?
Yes.
We are gonna head back to the Vulcan, and I am going to turn to Baraxiel and be like, "Hey, what are we gonna do about the other barrels?"
We still have 2 left, don't we?
No,
Or
we
none?
threw them all overboard.
Cool. All right. What we're gonna do is,
As you're walking back, every now and then you're passing an old barrel. There's some like lying around on the docks, and like some broken crates and that kind of stuff.
I'm looking around and I'm like, what? Axel's doing Snapchat. Kind of looking
You
at the
sounded
dock
like
and I'm
such an old person, just.
a Snapchat. Oh. And I kind of go, huh? You see these barrels?
Yeah, I do actually.
Check what they're filled with, or if they're filled with anything at all.
It's a white liquid and a pony toy. Yeah, no, what's up? I'm gonna go peek in the barrels.
Yeah, you have a look. This barrel doesn't have a lid on it. You look inside, and it looks like there is a rotting fish inside.
Yep, that's a fish. Was a fish.
Okay.
Okay. Doesn't have a lid though. Can you find a barrel with a lid?
Why are you getting? Is this because I'm a child? Is that why you're getting me to do all your work?
No, I'm doing it at the same time.
That would make sense.
Cool.
yeah.
I look at a barrel. Does this one have a lid?
Yes,
Make
it does.
an investigation check.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have a lid, but you could take the bottom off of it and put it on this other barrel.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. I just needed to know what the other barrel looks like. Cool.
Mhm.
I kick off the bottom of the barrel and I throw it over to Noxus. And I'm like, here, catch. I just imagine it just goes right through, yeah.
No, Noxus is corporeal.
I can grab shit.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Threatened by a barrel.
All right. So what's happening?
Cool.
with the barrel?
Put the lid on. Keep the fish in there because we need to make it feel like there's something in there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go find.
It's like one fish, like at the bottom of the barrel, but
Last time I checked, a human wasn't the weight of a sardine.
I don't care. Gotta have something in there. Can't be rude. I'm gonna go find a barrel with both ends clapped, and hopefully there's something inside it as well.
is Noxus just waiting here with the other barrel?
I
You better
guess.
Okay. Yep. You manage to go and find another barrel, just for brevity's sake. You find another barrel that has, it looks like it has some grain in the bottom that's gone bad. It's given off a little bit of a nasty smell.
This'll do.
Mhm.
And I grab the barrel, and I go, come on, let's go. We got a time frame apparently.
Mhm.
And then we go back on board.
You head back, climb back up on aboard, walk down. The two that were there are still sitting. Place the barrels down.
When we go back in, can I cast message first on like one of them and then again on the other with like the same message essentially?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you do a stealth though, because you have to like whisper it onto a piece of copper and point.
Yeah, okay,
So
that makes sense.
It might be noticeable, so just give me a stealth roll.
That's a 19.
19. Okay, who are you sending the message to? Just both of them one after the other?
Yeah, both of them.
Yep. Cool.
Hello.
I think I'll just mute you like with the server mute now, so I can deafen, so I can undeafen you.
Yeah. Noxus is casting message on both Axel and Jill. And it's gonna be like, okay, we can load the last barrels onto this. I'm gonna knock on your barrels 2 times. We bust out and take this.
Gotcha.
Yep, I'm staying silent because I don't know who's around me. So, but the message was received.
No worries. I'm assuming you kind of do this as you're rolling the barrels down below deck. You kind of like message quickly. Yep.
Yeah.
You roll the barrels over.
Jill is taking the gun out of her waistband and just holding it, so she's ready to go.
Cast mage armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to do it like right before when he hears the people walk in. Because it's up for the hour, so he'll have mage armor up.
Cool. I'm just gonna. Okay. Yep, that'll work. All right. You move the barrels over, and Noxus, I'm assuming, is this when you give the 2-knock signal?
We need the other 6 barrels.
So, okay. Were you going to get more barrels?
Well, we would have.
Noxus said once we're done with all the barrels.
Oh, okay.
So we've got 6 more to go.
Okay, you can go and find 6 more barrels. We'll skip that part. You go and find 6 more, bring them down. Eventually, you've placed all the barrels.
Because I'm intrigued into what they're going to say once we have all the barrels, kind of thing. We can't just start it. I want to.
Well, that was the idea. We were going to listen to what they had to say, and then I was going to.
Okay.
Bink, bink.
You bring down the last. What are you saying? That's all of them or something, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just go 10 barrels.
12 barrels.
12 barrels.
All right. I'll go get the boss to sort out your payment.
Besides, I'm also going to cast Flame Shield. Fire Shield, which is another spell.
In a wooden barrel?
Oh, it's not a heat
shield against flames.
You can choose either protection against cold or protection against heat. There's chill flame and a heat flame.
No worries. The tabaxi stands up and goes walking towards a door.
A door, okay. Whoa.
Yes, coming.
But actually just looks at the barrels, it's like, they better not open.
I'm gonna mute Jill and I'll deafen Jill and Axel real quick again. There we go. You are still
wait. There's one thing.
You are still unmuted though, so the only thing is we can hear you if you talk.
Right.
We can still hear you if you talk though, Billy. Just let you know.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it was a different. Yep.
No worries. Okay. There is some knocks, and then coming, and you see a human man walk out with a guitar on his back.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many of them are halflings then?
Like 2 of them.
I trust them. He reaches for a money purse. Let me do the math here. I've got to remember what I said the price was. That'll be... Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. 3,000 for each one. Get the calculator.
For each barrel.
For each child.
Trying to do for each. Right, yeah.
Times. So there was 12.
Yes.
And you said 2 of them were halflings.
Halflings.
So that'll be 38,000 gold.
Darn tootin'.
Do you mind taking it in platinum? Is that okay?
That's no issue. For me personally, Barrack, so you good?
I think I've got room in my sack.
He pulls out another pouch and starts counting platinum by the tens. 3,800 platinum. He hands it over to you, Barrack Seal. And wonderful.
Noxus is going to be like, awesome. I'm just going to set these over here and put the 2 barrels next to their 2 barrels.
Well, you've already put the barrels down at this point.
What? Yeah.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Mind you, we would have put Jill and Axel closest to where they're sitting. Oh, you're frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Would you? Because I feel like you would have put them in first, so they'd be the furthest away. But if you want to say that you put them closer to them, then
yeah, we put them relatively close.
There we go.
I mean, I don't expect it to be a huge room,
Okay.
but I do expect them to be at, like, there's only 12 barrels.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want them jumping over all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not shoved in the corner is where I'm getting at.
All right. You are, what are you doing, Noxus?
He's gonna put the barrels down.
Is there
and
something
turn
else you need?
Huh?
Is there something else you need? What are you doing?
Okay.
Go ahead
You
and
seem
payment and you can
like
leave.
a performer. You seem very eccentric. Want to see a magic trick?
I'm sorry, we really don't have time.
Okay, it'll take like a minute of your time.
Fine.
Awesome. Paraxil, if you will. And we're gonna knock on the barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Oh, it would have been funny if you said you want to hear a joke. Knock knock.
Missed opportunity.
You want to play peekaboo?
Wait, you reckon? Wait. Hang on, check him again.
Sorry, no, Noxus has already said he's doing it.
I mean, we can
You
retcon
hear
it.
too loud knocks. No, we're past retconning it now.
Fuck.
You hear two loud
Sure.
knocks on the barrel.
6 seconds pass before I take that time to cast 4th level fire shield, and then boom, pop out.
Okay.
I said knock knock.
Yeah.
Jill's popping out of the barrel. Pistol aimed.
And you say, I'm there.
As Noxus moves over, knocks on this barrel. A little bit suspicious looking. Vroom. Two other people jump out of two of the barrels. The human man pulls his guitar over in front of him.
It's a bard. Oh
Oh my god.
That's
Can I
very
get-
roundabout.
Can I get everyone to
Oh, no.
make
no! Initiative.
a
Saving throw.
wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no!
Oh,
Wait.
fuck
Golly
me
gosh.
sideways.
Wisdom.
What have you boys gotten us into?
Why do I have to be
Wisdom
wisdom, not
saving.
charisma? I have a +7 in charisma.
Alright, wisdom saving throw is a 16 for Jill.
Fail.
15 for Noah.
Fail.
Sorry,
Did
18
you
for
say
Noah.
fail?
18. Fail.
18 fail. What the fuck?
13.
Fail. Paraxil.
12.
Fail. Okay.
Shit. All right.
Ah!
Oh.
Don't worry, I can't be charmed.
As this man plays an E minor chord.
I have a defense against necrotic damage, by the way. I'm just making sure.
Oh, this isn't doing damage.
Oh god.
That makes me scared.
A
Just making you
cube
feel
of
stupid.
twisting patterns and colors appears around you.
Mhm.
Oh
I'm
no.
tripping balls.
You feel yourself incapacitated,
Oh, fuck me!
unable to move.
Yeah.
You can see through the cube.
We're in a cube. That's
And
the worst
cube.
shape.
Jill,
I really don't like hexagons.
Don't say it.
you recognize the man
Oh,
who cast
don't
a spell
say it!
as your
I
ex-husband,
thought so!
Solomon Yellowthorn.
Oh.
Fuck
It's
me.
the ex-husband.
Jill,
Right.
is that you?
I can't talk, can I? I'm paralyzed.
You are incapacitated, which you can speak.
Okay.
It's only a minute though, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
Set a time.
A minute's a bit longer in D&D time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just over them.
What are you doing here?
Can I ask the same of you? What the fuck is this, Solomon?
I can explain everything. I don't have time right now because this is going to end, and by the looks of your friends, I don't think this is going to end cleanly.
What's that meant to mean?
Just know that I'm doing it for them.
Since when have you ever done anything for them?
I'm ready to do it now, Jill. I'm ready to be a dad.
Oh, you're ready. You're ready now, are you?
Don't you want me to bring them back?
15 years.
I can bring them back, Jill.
What do you mean?
I know a guy who has something and it can bring them back. I just need 2 bodies. I've got their spirits. I can put them in bodies. Okay, so the spell's only got a little bit left. I want to talk. Not here, not under these circumstances.
Is he the only one in the room?
No, the 2 others are still there, the Goliath and the Tabaxi.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jill.
I just saw Raxiel's note.
You see Solomon, the Goliath, and the Tabaxi vanish. And the hypnotic pattern drops.
Oh, I can't counter spell, can I? Because I'm incapacitated.
You couldn't take an action or a reaction.
Wait, so now is it just him?
They're gone. All 3 of them are gone.
They're gone. Okay.
Are we no longer incapacitated?
No, no longer.
He's gone.
No longer. Kind of turn to Jill. I assume we heard all of that.
Yeah, you could all hear it.
Yeah, cool. Turn to Jill. I'm like, yeah, you okay, girly?
Raxiel, I've been better. She's
Who
gonna.
was that?
Wait, is he still there?
No, like
No,
all 3 of them are gone.
They're all gone.
They're all
Gone.
gone.
All 3
You
are
are
gone.
alone on this ship now.
That so fucking complicated. That is Solomon. We used to be together. He's my ex-husband.
There are 2 things to it. 3? There are a lot of things to unpack.
You telling me, kid? What did they say to you?
Nothing. They gave us the money. They asked if we had 2 halflings. Never opened any of the barrels. Like a bunch of chumps.
I sit down and pull out the scrying orb and scry on Lucan.
Okay. I'll make his saving throw real quick. So that is going to be +5 for him because you've heard of him. You haven't met him.
Haven't met him yet.
Can I locate object on the
wisdom
guitar?
save. How does locate object work? Let me know.
Certain rating.
You read it.
You read it. What do you mean? I haven't got it in front of me.
Okay. Describe a name and object that
Music's
is
getting
familiar
loud.
to you. You sense the direction, blah blah blah. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as I've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Okay.
Alternatively, the spell can locate nearest object of particular kind.
Bada bing. Bada boom. Oh, okay. -1 to that. It's 12. +5.
It can't detect it if there's any thickness of lead.
That's a 17 for Lucan's save,
Beats it.
which just makes it.
Yep. Fuck.
Sorry,
Back out.
can you say the locate object one again for me?
Yeah, just the end bit. If this, it can't locate an object if there's any type of lead in between.
What's the distance on that one?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet? Nothing.
Noxus is going to be like, wait, the UNT that we were talking to earlier, didn't he say that Lucan's mansion was just further in on this island?
I'm gonna sit down and scry on the bard. Now I know his name, have met him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Pull out the orb again.
Solomon Yellowthorn.
Yep, Solomon.
His wisdom save is that. Okay.
It's a met him, so it's a minus to it too.
Solomon.
See where he's gone.
Solomon Grundy.
Shit, he gets
Born on a
plus
Monday.
that.
I was about to say that, you bastard.
Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, married on Tuesday.
Christened
Christian
on Thursday.
No, Christian on... There's something on Wednesday, Christian on Thursday, died on a... Something on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on a Sunday. This is the end of Solomon Grundy. Yep.
No idea what you're talking about.
The DC thing.
Yeah.
Just nerd shit.
He rolled a critical
Look at him
fail.
wearing a Marvel shirt.
Great fail. He's probably so rattled.
You're literally
so
wearing
rattled.
Axel, he rolled a critical fail.
Oh, beautiful.
You can see him once again, still holding the guitar. His two friends next to him. He's standing in the center of a teleportation circle. It's hard to make out the actual individual runes of this teleportation circle, but it looks like you're in some kind of wizard tower.
Oh, spoopy.
Anything audibly?
You hear another voice say, "Have you got the barrels?"
Quick question regarding what's happening to, well, when Axel's doing this, can we...
Axel's the only one who can see it.
So he's the only one who can see it. What's Axel's body doing?
I'm staring into an orb, my eyes are glazed over, and
Yeah.
it's like a golden glow that's just kind of like emitting as like the tattoos are like off the body now, just kind of waving around.
Axel, yeah, you hear this voice say, "Do you have the children? Can we begin?" I'm afraid not. I think we're going to need to do this the difficult way. Very well. Chathrix should have the Iron Flask to me soon.
Fucking you should have kept it! Anyway.
As you see the person speaking step into the light, you see an old wizard, grey with flecks of white in his hair.
I swear to God.
Hold on.
It's hard. It's hard to tell through this scrying. The face looks familiar.
Motherfucker! Oh! Okay.
Yeah, right.
This looks to be someone you haven't seen in 30 years.
Yeah.
This is your old student, Ulrich.
Yep. That's the adopted son.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
I know! You son of a bitch! Okay. Axel has some explaining to do, and probably a flashback.
Ooh, doggy. Oh, man. Well, that was...
a plan going on my head.
I wasn't ready to give that up yet, but that botch on the scrying, I was like, I gotta give it to you.
No, but it's perfect because, oh my God. This is beautiful.
So, I've been sitting on that for a while. That was a really hard secret to keep for that long. I've told lots of other people so that I could like get it out, but not tell you directly.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Did Maddie know?
Maddie knows my backstory too.
Maddie
they're
knew.
the only one that knows. So she's flipping out as much as I am at the minute.
Oh, half of us are crying in the corner for Jill. Yeah, everyone needs to shed a tear for Jill, I think.
She's going through it, baby. She's in that barrel just simultaneously going through the emotions of seeing Solomon for like 18 years, and then also mourning the children who she hoped were still alive.
Hearts in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, we learnt a lot tonight, didn't we, gang?
You fucking boasted. I'm glad we had a break before that.
Quick plug. Next week, tune in. 6:30. Oh, sorry, not 6:30. 7 o'clock next Wednesday night. We're doing a Halloween one shot. It's gonna be spooky. I got freaking candles I bought to set the mood. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
baby.
It's gonna be dark.
You got them flames.
It's gonna be spooky.
Oh, yeah.
Get excited, man. We're gonna have a bit of a break till we come back for kind of part 2 of this campaign.
Damn it.
If you stuck around, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for some Halloween spooks. See you later.
Bye.
Catching his own
Bye.